I'm gonna pause, I'm gonna look some stuff up, and I'm gonna come right back. Hopefully I can edit this and make it make sense. Oh my gosh, I need to say this again. I'm having troubles. Okay. Whew. Having troubles. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going over the Deluxe Monthly Planner from Erin Condren, which is launching today if you are watching this on Tuesday, June 4th. If you're watching it anytime after, they are already on the website. So there are a lot of people who have already done reviews on this planner. So I'm actually going to link a few in the description below. Some of them have given some ideas on how to use it outside of just using it as a monthly calendar. And I'm going to basically give a side-by-side comparison between the old version and the new version. And then I'm also just kind of gonna show you how I use mine. And I use it in my day-to-day work life at krissyannedesigns. So it kind of works as a companion to my weekly planner with a little bit more big picture stuff and less detailed information. So with that said, I do want to say thank you to the team at Erin Condren for sending me a review copy to take a look at before they launch. That was very much appreciated. So before I do any sort of flipping through and showing you everything, I just want to give you a little bit of details about the actual planners and information that is going to be on the site for launch. So they do launch, like I said, June 4th. The base price for non-metallic covers, so that would be like this one, is $40, which is a slight increase from last year's price, but that is because there are actually more pages included in the new one. For metallic covers, which would be like this one, the base price is going to be $45. They are available in both the 7x9 size, which is this one, and the 8.5x11 size for an additional $5. That's the size of the teacher planners. You can choose your start date starting July 2019. So you can't choose June as your start date, but you can choose July, and then you will get 12 months from that start date. So if you do July, you'll have July until June of next year. I always start with July and go until the following year because they're typically released at the same time. So I tend to do it that way so that I can get the new one right away. You can choose your color preference for the interior. Just like with the Life Planner, there is the colorful and the neutral option. So those options are also available for the Deluxe Monthly Planner. There are 40 notes pages included in the back of the planner. So that would be this one here, which you can see how thick that is. And you can order extra pages if you want to. So what I did last year was I ordered the maximum amount of pages, so that is why these two are actually a little bit different in thickness, and also because this one has been used. But so you can order extra note pages for additional cost depending on how many you add. And you are able to choose between dot grid, the productivity pages, which are the ones that have the line and then the checklist on the side. And you can also just get lined pages. I don't believe we had that option last year, or I probably would have gotten the dot grid. So this one is all lines. This year I might wind up getting another one with dot grid pages. And then there are 2 sheets of stickers coiled into the planner, just like there are with the Life Planner this year. I will also put a link in the description for more information, as well as links to videos to some of my friends who have also done reviews, who have also given some ideas on how to use their planners, in case you're looking for some ideas or inspiration. So with that said, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna flip through this one, and when it is different, I will pull out I guess it's last year's technically, last year's planner, just to show a little bit of the difference. But essentially, if you are familiar with the 2019-2020 Life Planner, this is going to look very similar, with the exception that it's not gonna have the weekly layouts like the Life Planner does. So this is essentially a Life Planner without all of the extra frills, I guess. I will put a link right here as well to the video where I did a quick review and flip through of the 2019-2020 planners. So you have the choice of coils, just like you do with the Life Planner. This is the black coil here. I normally just get the platinum coils just because there's no extra charge, and it's, you know, I like silver, so I think we've had that discussion before. Then when you open it up, you just get your regular Deluxe Monthly Planner page. Now this one that I'm showing is the neutral version, so it will be a little bit different than what you might see for the colorful version. However, some of the links below do show the colorful, and also if you've seen the colorful life planner, the color scheme will be the same. So this is the neutral planner. You open up and you've got your quotes in the front. Then you have your year at a glance, which goes from July 2019 to December 2020. I believe this year at a glance page is the same regardless of the month that you start the planner, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm pretty sure it is though. Then you have your, I guess this is like a goal setting page. I don't personally actually utilize this page. I probably should, but I haven't really figured out a good way to do so. But it works to where you could have a box per month and then you can have information. And it does have lines on it in case you're like me and you like to write with lines. Then when you turn the page, you do have a notes page here, and then you have a quote and the month of July. This is where it starts to get different from last year's Deluxe Planner, because just like the life planners, this one did not have that initial, it doesn't have this like dashboard layout. So this one has a dot grid page here, space for birthdays, monthly goals, just something blank here and something blank here, just like the new planners. This one, it had the notes pages, the quote, and then went straight into the month. So that is the difference there. Then when you turn the page, you get into the month, and this is the same monthly setup as the life planners. So you have, you know, your month, you've got holidays on there if there are any, and then you've got a note section and the calendar for next year. Then you turn the page and you've got some note pages. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you have a 5th one here, and technically this one corresponds with the colors here, but I personally use this one to continue here. I just use it for the previous month and then I start the month over. So then you start the month over and everything repeats itself. Then you get to so here is June 2020. Then you have the notes tab, and you have a quote, life is a kaleidoscope of colors, and then it has the information for Erin Condren. I wasn't sure if the number on the website, the 40 pages that are included the number of pages that were in between the months or not. So I actually went through and counted, and there are 40 notes pages in the back in addition to the notes pages that are between each month. And that is, like I said, the base, and you can add additional pages if you want to for an additional price when you order. So in the back here is where all of those pages are, and these are all lined. And they have the different colors to go with the neutral theme. I imagine in the colorful, they probably have the colorful colors there. And then in the back, there are 2 sheets of the asterisk event stickers in the different colors. And then you also have the foiled pocket with the pocket on the front and on the back to stick things, and then your back cover. So that is the whole walkthrough of the new planner. And like I said, the only real difference is the little dashboard layout in between each month. So with that, I was going to show you how I've been using my planner this year. So like I said, I use this literally every single day. It's basically my my lifeline for the business. It has all of the notes for the day, meeting notes, some information like if I have a brain dump of ideas for stickers to make, ideas for videos to make, people I need to talk to. It's got all of that in here. And this is just a cover from last year's Valentine's release, which I absolutely loved, so I swapped it out. So I just wanted to show you a month. So this is actually this month. So this is the last month I will be using this planner, and then I will be moving into the next year of the Deluxe Planner. So I use this, like I said, as an overview of the month for the business. So I have birthdays because I do send out some birthday cards. Then I have a spot that I label surprise, and this isn't every month, but I have certain things that I like to send out. So I do have those blocked just so that, you know, for privacy reasons. And then I just mark if I have a meeting or a phone call or something like that. I have new releases marked. So I do mark when I am out of town, and I will mark it both for if it's for related to the business or if it is personal, just so that that way I can plan ahead as to what needs to be done before I leave or when not to schedule things, etc. So like this here, we're gonna be in Arizona for Plancation. So I have new releases marked. I have when I have a phone call or a meeting scheduled, another phone call, and then I use the holidays from the Celebrations collection just as like a little heads up. I don't typically use the monthly layout stickers, like I don't do the header and all of that in here. I usually leave that for my personal planner. Every once in a while I'll decide to do it just for fun, but usually I just kind of stick with some colors and go with it, and that's pretty much it. So it's just a overview of what's going on for the month, just so that I can, you know, if someone says, can you talk this day? Can you be here this day? I can say, let me look at my calendar. And then I will look at my calendar and see how it goes. Then for the notes pages, so we have 5 note pages in between each month. Okay, so one thing I noticed while I was flipping through this that I didn't notice before. So on the last month, so in this case, this is June 2020, you've got the 1, 2, 3, 4, and then this is that one notes page that has this type of header, which is similar to this one. So normally there would be a month tab here, and then you would go into the next month. Instead, here there is another notes page, another one, and then one more, and then you go into the future planning. So 2021, January to December of 2021, along with some notes. So I totally skipped over that when I was going through the planner, and I only noticed it because I started counting in between here, and there is the same thing going on here. So anyway, so I have this covered up just because it is business notes, so I don't want those showing. But this is basically, I use this as a running to-do list. So this is also how I use a lot of my washi. I will lay a strip of washi down, I'll use a sticker, and I'll put the date, and then I put the notes that I need for the day. So you can tell Saturday there wasn't much going on. So I didn't actually use this at all on Sunday. So there's like, I don't have a spot for it because there's no point. And then today, this is everything I had written down. So basically that's how I use it. Tomorrow I will put another strip of washi up here. I will put tomorrow's date, and then I will put whatever notes I need. So this was notes from a phone call that we had today. So that's the notes pages in between each month. And I don't think I've ever run out of space in between each month for how I do this. It depends on how busy a day is for how long. Like sometimes Monday will not even exist, or it'll only go to like say here, and then Tuesday will start, and then Wednesday, etc. So in the back is where I do all of my notes for like detailed notes for meetings, phone calls, anything like that. I also have a spot for, like I said, brain dumping for ideas, sticker ideas or video ideas, things I want to get done. Or if I just need to literally brain dump, I will use the back for this. So this is just another thing, like I said, or like I do on the other notes pages, I use washi, I'll use a sticker, I use sticky notes for the tabs and all of that. I'm covering it up because I can't show what it is. But basically that's what I use these notes for. And then in the back, there are the stickers, and then I also have stickers from the Life Planner in here. And then I have stickers from me in here. And I use these, a lot of times I'll use these for either in the monthly, or I'll use them, like this one was one that I used today for writing down the date. So I use that with the washi. So that is how I use my monthly planner, my Deluxe Monthly Planner. And hopefully it has given you a little bit of an idea of how you might be able to use one if you're wanting to. I will link a few videos in the description below for some more inspiration and ideas on how you might be able to use yours if you wanted to get one. So as I said at the beginning of the video, these are launching on June 4th. The base price for the non-metallic cover is $40. And the base price for a metallic cover is $45, and then you have the option of adding, you can get the larger size, you can add additional notes pages, etc. So you can really personalize this to work for you. And it's great if you don't need that weekly planner information in the same area as you need your monthly, or it's also great if you have a different planner that you use for your weekly and you want something to supplement it like I do. And that's it. That's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, if you'd like to see additional videos. And I will talk to you next time. Bye.